Good morning, Your Honor. I have a number of questions and complaints from members of the public. I would like you to answer them to the best of your ability. Thank you, Officer Dominic. I am a member of the Bar Association, and now a judge, and we never tell lies, we just manipulate the truth. Is it true that bar members have infiltrated the courts, every organization in the country, to the highest level of government and other leaders of major corporations? Bar members, they surround themselves by the bar members to create a society, a law unto itself. Of course it's true, Dominic. How else would we survive? We remove all the obstacles such as constitutions by creating private company, such as private courts, private governments. Even the Supreme Court is a private company. You yourself, Dominic, your police force is a private entity, and anybody who answers to the term person is a corporation or private entity. So we control you and your life. Your Honor, is that legal? We only concerns are ourselves with legal, as for lawful, which would be related to the Constitution. We do our best to ignore that. Our politicians are private entities, and they are controlled by higher power, in fact the same power that controls us, the Jesuits in Rome. So this dual citizenship, people citizens of other countries, Section 44 of the Constitution, but it could be seen on reasonable grounds. If you are answerable to a foreign entity in London, you cannot practice law in Australia, because of the Constitution. Is that why you made everything into a corporation? This is very true, Dominic. It's how we operate in all countries. Ireland is a republic. That constitution, we could not allow any titles or practice law. The same applies to the United States of America. We made it corporation in 1871 so we could practice law and take over the place, and we have been very successful in these countries. What do you mean by the color of law? The color of law means an appearance, a semblance, a simulation, distinguish from that which is real, deceptive appearance, a plausible, assumed, simple terms, not reality. Oh my God, so the whole thing is just the appearance of the truth. In areas such as domestic security, banking, trade and commerce, customs, education, food and drugs, all these new acts have mostly been created using a term known as false flags to create fear, so that the stupid people will look to the government for protection, and we are doing a wonderful job, the Bar Association and our politicians, all thanks to our love of Jesuits and Rome and that wonderful organization known as the United Nations. Now there's an example for the color of law. Is it true that all courts in Australia and Ireland are de facto courts? Yes, Dominic, that is a fact. But Your Honor, under our Constitution and constitutions of most civilized countries, the governments are the trustees, acting under derived authority, and have no power to delegate. The sovereignty lies with the people. Sadly, people do not know that, and in most cases do not want to know. Well, Dominic, that's the position we, the Bar Association, will stay in until those stupid people wake up and stop voting for the Labour or Liberal and that Muslim-loving group called the Greens. I love them. They would be easy to control. In the bottom line, the Liberal Party is made up with more attorneys or lawyers, wherever name you like the best. Also, the Labour Party has a large number of our colleagues, maybe not so bright, but we will win the day, regardless of who wins the political race. We will remain laughing out loud